I feel like being able to maintain Zen in confrontation or overcoming any objects is the goal in life. I don't do this. My mood does not, go up and down. I don't have a wide range. I'm mostly this.
And we usually play a game, What a Dick, but I think in this, for you, we're going to call it Pick a Hand. Who in the day would have been told to pick a hand?
JBL could have possibly.
He picked a hand.
He could have.
He would have been wrestling legend if you walked up to JBL in the locker room and said, listen, I'm no longer centered. You've destroyed my Zen with your Texas accent. Pick a hand so I can punch you in the fucking face.
Well, here's the
You'd
thing,
be
bro.
legend.
You know who did?
For hitting someone for destroying
Joey
your
Styles
Zen.
did it for me. When Joey Styles knocked JBL out, I mean, dude, how do you recover from that psychologically? I mean, Joey Styles just knocked you the fuck out. You know what I mean?
Vince McMahon.
You could have got one.
Could have got one.
I thought about it. I actually thought about saying pick a hand.
One particular instance?
Fuck yeah. He dripped with insincerity. You know what I mean? Like when after I was gone for a while and I came back to the Royal Rumble, he was like, that's what I enjoy about these things is like you get to see people that aren't normally here that come back, and to let me know I'm not part of the family or whatever,
Mr. Kennedy. Getting close here, aren't we?
He's one of the guys like JBL where everyone's got to give him the attention. He's like, I'm a tough guy. I'm a bad motherfucker. You don't fuck with me. I don't know if he was imitating someone or what. And I was just like, do you want me to hit you?
Sabu spoke about your personality and said that you can sometimes come off as a bit of an asshole, even though you're not trying to be one.
Oh, your friend was just in here because you're wrestlers, you're all friends, you're playing. Dude, it was so competitive. Sabu and I, before the match, we said, all right, don't sell shit. Let's try to keep him in our corner. Let's try and do quick tags and blow him up. And anytime if he gets me down or whatever, come in and fucking make the save. It was a shoot like that, and they were trying to do the same shit to us.
Because one time Van Dam, I think it was in Pittsburgh or somewhere, this one fan, he had Down syndrome or something, and he said something to Van Dam. Van Dam went over to him and ripped his shirt and punched him.
What Sabu's talking about, though, I don't think that he had Down syndrome, but he definitely, was a special dude. I don't know, but I didn't punch.
Well, as most wrestling fans are, but
he would show up at the shows around Jersey and Philly with a sign that said, I sued RVD. And by the way, dude, RVD paid nothing, none of that. Just so you know, asshole. I'm not a negative energy guy. Jericho, at this point, I'm already not enjoying the pleasure of working with him in the political environment that I was in. And then before we got there, yeah, just, really don't forget, he goes, just act like he goes, act like I hit on Sonya. Why the fuck?
When I thought about him working, I thought it was garbage. I said, you want to get in the ring and, choreograph that bullshit y'all getting there and do, then okay, so be it. But to say I can't work, then I can say the same thing. You can't either.
Sometimes it isn't about how they feel about you. For instance, if I say, New Jack's the shits, and then if he would have been like, oh, I always liked RVD's work, that would have, made him one of those Dalai Lama people. We're the kind of people that solve problems with physicality. I mean, when it comes down to it, the bottom line is, dude, I'll fucking knock you out in any argument. You know what I mean? Except for maybe with your wife. Hopefully, don't hit bitches. But with anybody.
About horse. I'd never hit a bitch.
No, you pay them for it, so it's okay. They're compensated. But
we're gonna play a game. It's called Whacked Where. I'm gonna give you a list of people that were assassinated, that were alleged to have been participants in the underworld, and then locations.
Henry Ford wanted everyone to have their own distill in their yard, and hemp seed oil is fuel. He made a car out of hemp that ran on hemp seed oil. When I was in WWE the first time through, they didn't test us, and I used to smoke pot, and I would come in reeking. And Stephanie one time said to me, Rob, at least change your shirt. Like, don't just put it in our face like that. I was, oh, I'm sorry.
But so now, what was Vince's take on all this? There's a little double entendres from Ross, and
I don't know.
Nothing ever came back?
I mean, I told you I didn't have a relationship where I would really talk to him and shit. So
but nobody came back and said, listen, Vince's kind of concerned about the pot thing.
Okay. You're pulling it out of me. I have no problem admitting Even though it's a sin in the business, everyone in that dressing room loves it more than me. You know, you gotta eat, sleep, and breathe wrestling. You gotta want it more than anything, or you don't deserve to put those boots on. I came up in that 26 years ago or so, and now it's just business, you know what I mean? And I've always been told by people, I don't know if you consider them important people, but people like, say, Bruce Pritchard, by Shano, by Michael Hayes, they all told me that was holding me back, that I wasn't able to bond and build a relationship with Vince. They said everyone who's a champion, they become friends with Vince. Here's how we got JR to call out the 420 leg drop. Me and Rey Mysterio would do it. 4 legs, boom, and 20 was our combined shoe size. That's what we told Vince it was about. Fonzie, I think, might have been holding a chair over Sandman's face, so I'm running, jumping off the chair, coming in with a flying side kick, and Sandman was like, lay it in! Last time he said that.
But I was just curious if you remember that incredible, successful run we had as tag partners.
I love Rob to death. He's probably one of my most favorite guys to work with. He really is, yeah. I really like working with him, but super, super good dude, too.
See, I can't stand Bob. I can't believe he said that. We'd be in the gym, and I'd be like fucking up, you know, like kicking the basketball, you know, up the bleachers, letting it roll down, because I was a goof off. He'd go, Sabatowski! And I would just ignore him because he didn't call me, Sabatowski! And he'd scream at me, and I'd wait till he comes out, I'm calling your name! I'm like, no, you're not. You didn't call me. You know, I was a smart
That's amazing that Laurinaitis was your gym teacher all the way back then. That was good, too.
This is, yeah, fuck. This is so funny, I'm telling all this shit on here, but